I managed to commit to a part 2 of this. So we start off in my bunker where it ended off in the last video. And as I'm running around, I realize that I desperately need a new fit because this shit is some hot ass. So I have to run my slow character all the way to the exit and go through a little loading screen and get out. I see that I have 800 grand and I think to myself that I need to spend this all to make this fair. Upon exiting my bunker, I see my crappy car and I return it to storage immediately because I don't want to drive that. I decide to call in the car that I got at the beginning of the game. To my surprise, I find out that my car has weapons mounted to it, and I don't see myself using them anytime soon because they're just machine guns. So I decide to make my way all the way down to Rockford Hills because that's where my friend is at. I need new clothes, and I don't plan on staying in the desert long. As I'm driving down to the city, I get a text to my surprise from Lester talking about him giving me a nice apartment down in Del Perro, which is very useful because now I don't have to use any of my money. I get to the barber shop, which is very important because my hair looks like shit. I sit my ass down in that chair and let my barber work her magic. I have the hair, which is perfect, but now I need to change clothes because nothing matches. I make it to Ponsonby's, and let's just say I cooked up with the outfit you're about to see. This is the fit that I landed on: some nice glasses, a chain, baggy t-shirt, cargo pants, and some Jordan 5s because, they just got added. Why would I not wear the Jordan 5s? I checked to see where my future apartment is, and dear God, there's so many people that I'm going to have to talk to for future businesses. I make it to the casino, and this is where I had the idea to put all my money into chips so that way I could be at 0-0, but unfortunately it did not work out that way. And here we meet Vincent, the Diamond Casino security guard. You'll be seeing him later on in the series. Then we meet Tom Connors, who is one of the casino associates, and he gives us a little tour of the casino, which I'm sure you guys are well acquainted with by now, but just in case, I'll speed up the tour. Then we meet Miss Baker, who is one of the managers at the casino, and they talk about Texans, which is important for when I get a penthouse, which will not be soon because I'm dirt poor. While they're talking, I'm kind of watching TikTok. I'm not paying attention at all. I'm just thinking about how I'm going to get this money and how poor I'm going to be. They show me the roulette tables, the horse tracks, everything that the casino offers, but I know that I'm going to lose more money than I'm going to gain here because I have shit luck. My goal was to reach rank 12 so I could at least start the heists for Lester, but apparently that doesn't matter, but I find that out later on in the video. I get to the cashier and I'm ready to deposit all my money into chips, which I will not end up gambling away. And I was so busy thinking about putting my money away, I didn't even think about spinning the wheel to hopefully get some RP. So, in hindsight, I'm stupid. But I only am able to give away 20 grand at the most and get 20 grand at the most. So, I decide I'm just going to spend all my money on like a car or something. I almost make it out, but then I look at my phone and I go into Legendary Motorsport to find the car of my dreams. And then it hit me: the perfect, most amazing car in all of Grand Theft Auto, the Zentorno. I go ahead and click purchase, and I'm left with 20 grand, and I think to myself, that's a good enough starting number. And then Michael recently bought a car, and I haven't seen it, and he wants me to go see it, so I go over and drive to him. As I'm registering for a VIP, which I did name Sigma Jelkers because I'm a little brain rotted boy, I realized that it was a VIP and not a CEO. So I remember that I got the starter pack, which means I get free shit. And so I go to claim all of my free shit, including a biker club. And because I'm poor, I can't afford to change anything aside from the name, and you'll see what I decide to name. And doubling down on how bad my brain rot is, I go over to Dynasty 8 Executive to get my executive office, and I change absolutely nothing because I cannot afford to do that. I make it over to Michael, and I see his new car, and I could have sworn that was a street car, but apparently he spent $1.9 million on it. I make it all the way back to Ponsonby's just to save my outfit, and then leave again. We get into Solomon Richards' office because apparently someone stole a bunch of movie souvenirs from his past films. I get in there, take a look around, and I leave immediately because I was not staying in that bitch long. As soon as I get out, I get a call from my assistant, and apparently this bitch always got something to say. We get into Los Santos Customs because Michael wants to show me the customization of his hood.
Blowers, and then you've got
Damn.
what are these? What is this? It's huge.
After saying something questionable out of context, he decides to slap a livery you can barely see on his car, and we decide to head to my bunker. Here. It's like a straight shot off-road from here.
I just bought this car. I don't want to scratch the paint.
Shut the fuck up. After he says that shit, we make it over to my bunker, kinda. It could have been done so much quicker if he decided to go off-road, but he didn't want to scratch the paint. I get in there, and I run straight to that dune loader, and I decide to sell what I have. Once again, I was not staying in that bitch long. Agent 14 calls me basically telling me to get to ammunition and sell my shit, but little did I know there was going to be people interfering. As I'm driving, I decide to stop and put on music because I was not driving without music, and they killed me immediately. I respawn on the side of the road and I need to get to the truck, so I shoot the hell out of this woman driving and I steal her car. I get to the dune loader and luckily Michael's there to save me, just like the big boy he is, and he pretty much covers me on the rest of my way. I get to the ammunition after a ton of driving and I get a calm low 50 grand, which I end up spending on guns. I get inside and I look through what they have and I don't see anything that I can afford, so I buy a compact rifle with an extended magazine, a sawed-off shotgun, an Uzi, and a hammer. We make it to Lester's factory so he can tell us all about the heists that I want to do.
Yes, come in. Good to see you again. A while. Yeah, I've never been good at small talk. I don't have many friends. I do sometimes meet people online, and then I arrange to meet them out in the real world, and then I go there, but I just hide and I watch them, and I think, wow, now you are experiencing 1% of what I felt my entire childhood when I spoke to a girl. Wow. I've never told anyone that before. It feels good to talk. So,
What the fuck? Lester's so much weirder than I remember.
Weren't ready. Well, maybe, just maybe you are ready to do real work. I mean, are you interested? Because if you are, I have a few things coming down the wire soonish. If you want, I'll contact you. But don't let me down on this. I'm putting my neck on the line, and I like my neck.
Not that you have much of one.
Aside from my sparkling conversation.
So after that horrendous conversation I had with Lester, the lip smacking was me eating, by the way, we decide that we should head over to my apartment and check out the heist room. I'm just going to give you guys a glimpse in how bad my friend's internet is.
I'll get hella RP from the fleekage job and shit.
Are we driving?
Yes.
Oh my fuck. Jesus.
Is it that bad?
It's so bad. We were just standing still. It's gonna happen again. We were just staying stationary for like a minute and then we're over here and now you're doing it again.
That's terrible.
It's happening again.
Oh, we're almost at your apartment.
Good God.
Oh.
I didn't get to experience any of that car ride normally.
We're here.
Are we? After dealing with my friend's dial-up adjacent internet, we finally made it to my apartment. I see a blue dot right across the map, and that normally means something of value. I go over there and I see a blacked out Cayo Perico guard, and I search him. He has a few bucks and a key to something in Cayo Perico. I will be using this later. I don't know when because I'm dirt poor. I don't even know when I'm going to be able to buy a Kasatka. I get inside my apartment and I see the heist room. I notice that it's already filled up and the whiteboard is already allowing me to pick whatever heist I want. And that surprised me because at the time I was only level 5. I go over there to check if it's really going to let me do these, and it does. So I decide that I'm not going to stress myself with reaching level 12 just yet. I take a look through my house, which is just like any other base apartment. And then I look downstairs just to see what clothes I have in my wardrobe because of contacts and shit. And once again, nothing of value. I get downstairs just to see what's going on in the garage car wise, and I only see one thing that I really care about: the Zentorno, my beloved. I have loved this car since the Xbox 360, and in my eyes, it is the perfect vehicle. Now, I want some cheddar because I'm dirt poor, so I decided to do the broke thing and rob convenience stores. It did not work out very well.
It's the passenger, so I don't jump in the driver's seat.
I'm gonna need
I'll
you to
take care
shoot
of
some
it.
fuckers.
Yeah, I'll take care of the cops.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna need you to guard outside.
That's what I'm gonna do. Up to chopper.
Okay, he just ran.
Make sure you shoot the second register.
Oh yeah,
It gives you like an extra 300.
there ain't a second register.
Oh shit. Oh, I forgot it's a liquor store.
That's a terrible place to put a store. We'll go here though.
Oh God, no, please!
I'm robbing. $93 extra. Fuck yeah.
We go?
Yeah.
Shit. Go.
You fucking. Thank God the back is bulletproof. A roadblock for me?
Little old me.
Oh fuck. You might want to call in your truck at our next stop.
Got the mechanic pulled up.
Bro, there's nothing we can do here. We're cooked.
Go reverse. Go the back way. There you go. I'm gonna call a truck. Alright, I'm calling the trucking.
We'll stop here.
It's back here.
And basically it all went downhill from there. But that's pretty much it that happened in this video. I tried to get back in the fight, but nothing happened, and I just went and sat through another cutscene in my office. But thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. It really means a lot. I really enjoyed making this, and I can't wait to make more of these. Thank you, and bye.